if you want to squash inflation, you're going to have to take out these politicians because they seem to really be interested in producing a lot more money in order to throw it in the garbage, basically.
Yeah, but it's so easy though.
It's so easy.
Yeah,
right?
all you got to do is just got to find 3 houses that are all next to each other, and now you got a site.
Boom.
And you're gonna make a lot of money.
So, I mean, it's not exciting because it's not even technically closed, but on Monday we'll be super excited.
Yeah,
we'll have a nice big party. But anyways, good news. TIFF did not strike a death blow to the economy, which is probably not good.
He didn't have a death blow in him.
TK, the guy
the death blow happened a year ago. He's already nailed us to the wall here. And everything they're saying right now is now very like, oh, there's not a lot of hope in the message that the Bank of Canada is given right now. You know, they're talking
about regard?
They're talking about, you know, the geopolitical situation. They're talking about increase in fuel costs, and they're talking about inflation, you know, not necessarily forecasted to be going back down to 2% anytime soon. And that
they must be listening to the show finally.
They're preparing us for interest rates to be higher for a lot longer, and also the potential for interest rates to climb up further. Right. So there's no more like what happened to the old TIFF, you know? The old TIFF was great. He told us not to worry. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry.
Transitory.
It's all good. Everything's fine.
On the floor
now it's
forever.
Just like death and destruction. He doesn't give us any good news ever.
Well, right? I mean, he didn't raise rates. So that's good news, I guess, depending on your perspective. But I think we all agree that like the work is not done if they are trying to squash inflation. So if you want to squash inflation, you're going to have to take out these politicians because they seem to really be interested in producing a lot more money in order to throw it in the garbage, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I forget what the wording they used was, but the government policies are part of the problem.
Right. The monetary policy is working against the Bank of Canada's moves. So they raise and then they pump the money full of extra money for all kinds of bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, you guys need help with those extra interest payments? That's good. Yeah. I mean, let's face it. The Bank of Canada has got a decision here, which is, you know, do we allow inflation to get out of hand, or do we save a few people from bankruptcy? Right?
Yeah.
And like,
I think it's going to be more than a few. No.
Well, again, when you look back and you look at any history of any economy in the world, and you see these like major screw ups where they weren't willing to do what was necessary in order to protect the broader economy, every single time you go, well, if they only had the guts to be able to do what was right back in the 80s or the 70s, or after this happened or that happened, this will be one of those moments. If they had only raised, because the truth is, if they had only raised rates sooner,
way before, but this is the thing. Right? It's always, why don't
we
they
should have
learn?
missed that 2022 market.
Learn? Why don't they go like, okay, things are starting, let's just raise rates now.
And all the decisions, all the bad decisions out there. Look, there's a ton of people out there in different predicaments, and I get it. But a lot of people are weathering the storm. A lot of the people right now are figuring out a way to make those payments, or figuring out a way to reamortize, or figuring out a way to get another job. There's a lot of solutions, a lot of creativity right now.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you got anything from one of these clips. And if you want to see some more, press something on the screen here. Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.